but it's not. Hey, you guys. I'm so sorry. For whatever reason, YouTube would not allow me to go live on my pre-scheduled event, so I had to start a completely new stream. Let me try to find out where I am so that I can get everybody else here. I'm so annoyed. Okay. I appreciate y'all so much. Like I'm beyond, like I'm so annoyed right now. So very annoyed. First, I have this hurricane messing up my plans, and I've been reading tarot all day. I had a private event. I had my own private appointments, and I didn't want to forget about you guys. And to come here and then my stream not work, I just so frustrated. Thank y'all for being patient. I'm so annoyed. Like I clicked the go live button on the stream. I'm talking to y'all and everything, and it's like going live. And I'm like, okay, well, it's been 7 minutes. How long is it going to take for me to go live? But it allowed me to create a new stream, and I'm here. And I'm safe. It's raining outside here, and I have power and I have internet. So I'm here with you all today. So I posted the link to this stream on my other stream. I don't know what's happening there. Hopefully everybody will find me. This is why you should subscribe to my channel. So if you haven't already, please do like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure your notification bell is on so that you can see when I am here. Shakima, hi, welcome. Megan, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for your donation. Kelly, thank you so much for your donation. Sharonda, hey, welcome. Male Pale. I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. If I am, I apologize. Yes, there's a list. Hey, Talanza. Hey, welcome. Thank you, Kelly. I got these flowers from the my tarot event that I did today. It was a gift, so I wanted to display them before I killed them. I do not have a green thumb. Yes, I have you added. Male, I'm not pronouncing that right. Malapale. Correct me. But yes, you're on the list. Thank you so much. Hey, Saris Wari, hi, welcome. Ruby was here. I don't know what happened to her. Oh, hey, Ruby. Yes, hi, welcome. Lonnie, hey, welcome. I'm so glad you all made it. Thank you guys so much for your donations. Megan, Joao, hey, welcome, Joao. Lavita, hey, welcome. Naraya, hey, welcome. Okay. Thank y'all so much for being patient with me. I honestly wasn't even sure if I would be able to be on because of the hurricane. I'm in North Carolina, if you all did not know. And I'm not on the East Coast. I'm near Raleigh, so we're getting a lot of rain. We're expecting flooding. They close school today and tomorrow. My kiddos are safe. I am safe, and I'm here with you all. Going to properly introduce myself. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Whether you're new or returning, my name is Brother Rory, aka Okasan's Tarot. Thank you guys so much for being patient and for joining me for my free weekly live reading, WWYO Words with Your Okasan. Today is going to be my tarot situation reading, where we're going to address the two strongest energies that you'll be dealing with in the next 2 weeks. Any potential blockages that you have, as well as the element that benefits you using the Zodiac Tarot. I'm using element of fire, earth, water, and air, and I will explain that when we get to your reading. In addition to that, for all my donators, I'm doing a 2-week energetic forecast with the Lenormand deck. First on my donator list, and I'm going to knock all my donators out if you all don't mind. I have Lonnie, Raven, I have Sade, Ruby, thank you, Megan, and Kelly. If anyone else submits a donation, please do let me know in the comments so I can assure your priority, as well as getting your card messages. I usually go back and forth, but because I was late thanks to my technical difficulties, I am going to take care of my donators, all 5 of them first. If anyone else has submitted a donation, please let me know. Let's see. Hey, Sissy. Hey, welcome. Hey, boo. I can't believe you have power. The lights have been flicking on and off all day. First, on my free reading list, I have Shakima, username Varsity K. Then I have Sharonda, Miss Eccentricity. I don't want to pronounce this incorrectly. Malepale? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Forgive me. You're third. Fourth, I have Talanza. Then Saraswari, Joao, Levita, and then Naraya, and then Tequila. If I've not acknowledged you, please do let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I'm already late. Levita, you're in Greensboro. Is it okay? My kids are there. I'm from Greensboro, so I drove them down there last night to avoid this craziness up here. If you are in the path of this hurricane, please do be safe. My prayers go out to the people in the Bahamas. That hurricane just sat there, and they weren't expecting that. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Lonnie is first. Lonnie, let's go ahead and see what is your situational energy reading for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so Lonnie, your situation energy is the Empress, clarified by the Princess of Wands. Empress is Libra energy. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. I'm shaking so bad right now. That's because you didn't come last week. Empress, though, really is about the divine feminine, having your own power and owning up to that. It's a focus of self-love, self-care, and also an abundance, owning your own natural gifts. The clarification of the Princess of Wands does bring in fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but ultimately this is an energy of youth and creativity. In the next 2 weeks here, Lonnie, there will be a focus on you exploring and opening yourself up to new opportunities to grow. Empress is the energy of growing, the birth of something new. Your 2 cards representing the blockages you'll be experiencing is 10 of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands. So 10 of Cups is that happily ever after, that emotional fulfillment energy. And the Ace of Wands is to be in our new beginning. This is an energy saying to not rush things here. A Ten of Cups and Ace of Wands is good energy. So for it to be in a blockage, this could be you trying to, again, move things faster than what they should be, overwhelming yourself here while you're going through this feeling of abundance and getting burned out. And that could cause you some emotional disappointment here and maybe even missed opportunities with this Ace of Wands. The element of benefit for you, Lonnie, in the next 2 weeks is Earth. Spirit is asking you to remain grounded, be practical with where you're investing yourselves in your energy, and who you allow on your team with this Earth energy. So let's go ahead and see what's coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks with the Lenormand deck. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I'm very dramatic. I get more excited about you all's reading than sometimes you. And I'm excited for this reading, Lonnie. The stars in the center of your reading, hope and faith. Also, divine timing is playing a part here in this reading. The lilies being at the bottom of your deck is asking you to make peace with something. Either you need to forgive yourself for any past perceived failures or mistakes, or this could be someone coming asking you for help or guidance that you might have to forgive or give a second chance. The sun, the tower, the clover, and the cross. So, and the Norman, they're good cards and bad cards. And no matter what challenges you have coming to you in the next 2 weeks here, the sun gives the energy of hope and positivity and being able to overcome these challenges. So this is good news coming to you, either from someone from a position of authority, or you will be receiving your accolades, getting some recognition here from someone from authority, or you getting this type of power with the tower. The clover is the energy of unexpected good luck. And I personally follow you. You are my Jupiter card, and I know you've been killing it with your business. So this is just more good news on the way here, Lonnie. However, that forgiveness energy that I was getting, we have the cross here coming at the latter end of your 2 week energy, where you're giving up your burdens, you're letting things go, you're letting go control and having faith in these blessings to come into your life. This also could be you giving this forgiveness or getting some type of second chance or second opportunity in the next 2 weeks. Don't rush this process here, Lonnie, because the Ten of Cups should not be an energy in a blockage. That's success. That's happily ever after energy. And if you were to rush things, overload yourself, you will be blocking that. Okay? Thank you so much, Lonnie, for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Lonnie says, I got chills for some reason. My hand is shaking like bad, like really bad. So I feel very good about it. I do think that the only challenges that are coming to you may be through words, speaking with people or dealing with other people. But overall, the sun is very good. Okay. Hey, Roses. Hey, welcome. I just started. And you have a couple people in front of you. I am going to stop at 20 people. At 9:30, 20 people, whichever comes first. I cannot be on here for 4 hours tonight like I usually am. Atika, hey, welcome. So you all, this is a free reading. Donations are not required, but they are appreciated. All I ask is that if you are on my free reading list, that you be present when it is time for your reading. It can be lengthy. I may have to skip you. As long as you can come back before my reading is over, I will take care of you. Raven is next. Raven, are you here? Hey, sissy. Okay, thank you for the warning because I'm not too far away from you, and I know that my lights were flickering earlier. So I pray that you all do not lose power, and if you do, you know where I'm at. You're more than welcome to come here as long as I still have power. Raven, are you here? Hey, Raven. Thank you so much, Raven, for your donation. I really do appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get your 2-week energy and tarot. Okay. Raven, your situation energy is the 7 of Cups clarified by the Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords is air sign energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an influence in your life in the next 2 weeks. But ultimately, Princess of Swords is the investigator. She's a spy. So this could be you needing to dig deeper into superficial relationships or issues, or you need to gather more information before making a decision in the next 2 weeks, because there is something that you are confused about, some confusion. Either there's a lack of options or too many options, too much going on in your energy. 7 of Cups is also an energy of idolization. Either we're giving something or someone the benefit of the doubt, or we're just really not being realistic about what's going on. Princess of Swords, Raven, also is an energy in the low vibration of gossip, slander, hearing things from through the grapevine. Be very careful about dealing with this energy or coming in. I heard pew pew, getting in the crossfire of this like back and forth. Maybe it might be like an online thing or a text message exchange of information. Don't get caught in that because it could just exacerbate your confusion. The 2 cards representing the blockages for you, Raven, is the 8 of Pentacles clarified by the Justice. Justice is Libra energy. We have heavy air sign energy in your reading, but ultimately this is a karma here as a blockage. So with the 8 of Pentacles, this is a lack of focus, not paying attention to the details, not paying attention to even the small signs. This is also where we have tunnel vision, lack of clarity here. Maybe you have a specific mindset or a specific perception that is really blocking you and limiting the options that you have in your life, Raven. With the Justice card here, you've got to make sure that you're doing everything with integrity, and that whoever it is that you're involved with is also being truthful and honest with you with the Justice card. If something, Raven, if something is going on behind your back, or if something you feel is being kept from you, you will be getting this clarity in the next 2 weeks. The element of benefit for you is fire. Being in inertia and taking this action. Don't just wait for things to go through the grapevine before taking action with fire. Also, don't also be stuck in the sense of doubt and worry. Princess of Swords and 7 of Cups is doubting. It's when we get all the information, but we don't act on what we have. Take action in the next 2 weeks here and nip this energy in the bud. Okay? Raven, let's go ahead and see what is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with the Lenormand. Yeah, Raven. The moon is at the bottom of your deck. The moon in Lenormand is not the same as the moon in tarot. This is a card of admiration. in the high vibration. It's being watched in the low vibration. So you've got to be very careful about who you share your business with, especially in the next 2 weeks, because I feel like that there may be just some nosy people there, Raven, with the moon card. Moon also is asking you to pay attention to your intuition throughout this state of confusion. The compass being the center of your reading does indicate a loss of direction, not knowing which way to go. We have the bear, the mountain, the scythe, and the park. There are some delays and obstacles that you're experiencing in the next 2 weeks with these car energies. The bear is a personal power, but it also can be a power struggles with people that either have this valuable information or have some type of authority or control over you. There could also be a heavy focus on your responsibilities and duties as a caretaker or maybe even a parent, as the bear represents patriarch energy. Mountain is delays. It is struggles here. So you do need to be in inertia with fire and take action based off of the information that you gathered. Get your facts straight before taking this action with this mountain, or else you could experience more delays. The scythe is the energy of harvest, of where you will be gathering something. It could be this information or conversation, but the scythe is also to remove things. You will be getting some information about some. I'm not feeling good about the people that's involved with this reading, Raven. And you're going to have to start cutting things out. And the park is public. This is social media. This is a lot of people. This is grapevine energy. Keep your business to yourself in the next 2 weeks, because I feel like that someone may just want to be nosy or does not have the best intentions in mind for you, Raven. Be very, very mindful, and then use that fire and burn that to the ground. We don't really have time for that. You shouldn't be in the line of fire of gossip and bickering, is what this is saying. All right, Raven. Thank you so very much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Megan's here. Spirit Walker Adventures, hey, welcome. Alyssa, hey, welcome. Maurice, hey, welcome. Jennifer, hey, the free reading list is open. I am taking names, but I'm getting all my donators out the way. Raven, she's yes, I would be very cautious in the next 2 weeks. Keep your business to yourself. I don't really like that Princess of Swords energy. Okay. Spirit Walker Adventures. Maurice. Well, 13, 14. I'm about to hit 20 people. Okay, I'm at 14 on my free reading list. Okay, Ruby is next. Sade, are you still here? All right, Ruby is here. After Ruby, I have Megan, Lindsay, and then Kelly. This is a free reading. Donations are not required. They are appreciated. And if you do submit a donation throughout the duration of this reading, please do let me know in the comments so that I can ensure that you are a priority, as well as getting your 2-week energetic forecast with a Lenormand. Okay. Ruby, let's see what is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with your tarot situation reading. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, yes. Wow. How appropriate. Okay, Ruby. Your situation energy is the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Chariot. Eight of Swords is the energy of a limited mindset. It is when the negative voice in our head is louder than the positive affirmations that we may speak through our mouth. This is an energy of self-imposed restrictions, or maybe even some restrictions that are external to you that you don't have any control over. In the next 2 weeks, whatever here is in the low vibration energy of the Eight of Swords, you are overcoming these things thanks to the Chariot. Chariot is a major arcana, the seventh card in tarot, representing the sign of Cancer. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence in your life in this reading. But ultimately, this is victory over all obstacles. This is an energy of success. So if you are limiting your own self by thinking in low ways, worrying about the past coming back to haunt you, believing that you can't do it, or giving away your power, this is you getting rid of this energy. Rudy, the two card energy representing the blockages that you'll be dealing with in the next 2 weeks is the King of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Cups. There is a blockage emotionally. Your heart could be too soft here, is what this is saying. A King of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a double Cancer energy now, low vibration because this is a blockage. King of Cups energy is someone who's very passive aggressive. Very dangerous energy is a narcissist, someone who's very toxic, codependency, and also an energy of depression and withdrawing from your support systems. Eight of Cups is giving up. So you could be experiencing some level of disappointment with this Eight of Swords energy, and could be thinking about not investing yourself anymore emotionally into a long-term project or relationship, wherever this is resonating. Eight of Cups is a good card to be in the blockage, because this is saying to not give up here. Strengthen your emotional boundaries here. Do not let yourself be overwhelmed by low vibrational feelings in the next 2 weeks. And you will really need to do that, Ruby, because the element that works for your benefit is water. That is feelings. That is your emotions. That is your heart. Trust in your heart. Have faith in yourself here. And with this energy, don't give up. Don't walk away from these things just because you feel temporarily limited or restricted. The Chariot is success. It's victory. You will be fine. This is just a blip in your progress. Oh no! Don't be laughing. What does that mean? Okay, Ruby. Let's see what is coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks with the Lenormand. There it is. Now I'm getting hot. Yep. This reading can have something to do with something or someone you have an emotional connection to. The stork is at the bottom of your Lenormand reading. This is the congratulations card. But in order to have this blessing, you may actually have to let something go. And this may not even be present in your life. This could be the past, that negative thought in your head, that's maybe what you need to let go here with the stork, because a blessing is trying to come into your energetic field. The mice being at the center of your reading, Ruby, does speak of some type of loss, but this is a gradual loss. So if you've been investing yourself emotionally and not getting these things in return, cut it loose. That is something you need to get up on. But if you've been experiencing some detours, this is not where you should give up. And I say that with the energy of the star, the well, the birds, and the roses. The star is faith. This is divine timing, and it is playing a factor into your life. So whatever is in this Eight of Swords energy that you don't have control over, that's the divine telling you, hey, the field isn't ready yet. Things are not aligned yet. you're getting this breakthrough in the next 2 weeks. But Ruby, be careful what you wish for is the well. You could be getting some superficial offers or some connections, some superficial emotional connections, and you may quickly realize that that's not worth your time. Cut that loose. The birds is an energy of communication. Well, in birds, if you've been trying to manifest somebody to come back, or if you've been getting this energy that something or someone is coming back, that's what's happening here. And you may still have to close the door on that. But there is still some communication, proposals, and offers. And finally, with the roses, this is a card of genuine love. So again, something it does need to be put away in order for something to come back. Whatever you think is lost is trying to be replaced with something better. So open yourself up to that something better. Trust your heart. Water is feelings. You've got to trust your heart. If it does not feel right, do it. But if it is right and you're just afraid because of insecurities, or you're thinking the past will repeat itself, you need to take a risk. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Ruby, for your donation and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. All right. Megan, and it's 911. You catch 911 every Thursday. You catch 911. A 911 for me is an angel code of emergency incoming. And I usually will catch that, or I'll see it in license plate numbers when someone needs my help, or there's an area of focus that I will need to put my attention towards. Megan, are you here? After Megan, it's Kelly. If anyone else has submitted a donation, please do let me know. Kelly is my last donator currently, and then I'll be getting to my free reading list. Free readings go by faster. It's just tarot. All right, Megan. Let's see what is coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks with your tarot situation reading. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Megan, we'll start off with your situation energy, and I have 3 cards. The Princess of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. They're Hierophant is Taurus energy. Queen of Pentacles is Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be in your chart or the chart of someone that will influence your life in this reading. I feel like that there is a hierarchy that's happening here. Hierophant is traditions. It is energy of family. So there could be a heavy focus on your duties and responsibilities as a caretaker, or involving your family or very close friends in the next 2 weeks. Princess of Cups is offers and proposals, but this is a youthful energy where someone may have a good intent, but may not have really thought it through. They may be really infatuated with this idea of either helping you or being with you or being in your space, or this could be you idolizing something or someone in the next 2 weeks. Codependent, I'm getting codependency as well here, Megan, with the Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles, and the Princess of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in the high vibration is an independent person. She is not one to be a victim of codependent relationships. She is a good businesswoman, good with her resources, time, energy, and money. In the low vibration, however, Queen of Pentacles could be too focused on adulting, too focused on materialistic, superficial things, and also can be very stingy with sharing the resources. You could be dealing with this energy or in one of these vibrations in the next 2 weeks. You may be challenged here to do something different, something that's not expected of you. It's unconventional. Here with the Hierophant card, a lot of, I'm hearing a lot of things here in this message here, Megan. Your two energy representing your blockage is the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the world. So I'm still getting like codependency where someone is relying on someone else to take care of them emotionally or financially here, or this is you feeling like you're losing this sense of independence with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles and the world is completion. Maybe it is that you are worried about having to rely on someone else, or you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to receiving some type of help. You got to open up with this world card, because something is trying to end. Nine of Pentacles, nine is endings for something new to begin here, Megan. You've got to break the cycle. This could be like a family karma, some history in your own life, in this life, where you continue to invest or take care of the other people and things and not getting anything in return. That's low vibrational Queen of Pentacles energy. A heavy focus on resources and family in this message. The element that works to your benefit, however, is water. So your emotional connections and trusting in your intuition is what's really going to help you. And I feel that might actually be more difficult than you would think here, because there's emotion connected to this with the Princess of Cups. You can stay balanced with what makes your heart feel good and what is practical by staying grounded also in this energy, Megan. I'm very interested to see what is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with your Lenormand reading. Megan. Yeah. Yeah, the mice is at the bottom of your deck here. Energy of loss, cutting your losses, and also losing something. This could be a loss of money, a loss of time, a loss of energy, something that you've been putting a lot of work into here with it at the bottom. The heart is at the center of your Lenormand reading, Megan, which is a focus of emotional connections, but it is your emotions that work in your favor. So trust your gut. The well, we have the bridge, the coffin, and the ship. So the well is the energy of wishing, wish fulfillment, but you really got to be careful of what you are wishing for. What you can be asking could only be superficial, or it could be something that is short-lived. Be very careful with any relationships or business partnerships where you're giving away some type of power or control with this Hierophant energy, Megan, because you can experience some losses there. Bridge does speak of a journey, finding some solutions to some type of problems. You will be getting either offers of help or more information as to what direction you need to take with these blockages, establishing and maintaining this financial and emotional independence. There's also an energy of travel with the bridge. There is something that's got to die with the coffin. This is laying something to rest, especially if this is resonating with a codependency. I'm really hearing that very strong for you, Megan. People have got to fall on their own behinds. You cannot be responsible for everything and everyone, because you'll end up being depleted, and that builds resentment because your needs aren't being met too. So let this die. Let that attachment die. Or if you have a limited mindset of where you want to go and you're not opening yourself up to possibilities such as travel with the world to establish this independence financially, that also needs to die. I'm getting a heavy energy of travel and things from a distance with the ship now. So we have bridge and ship. Something or someone that you thought was long gone could be returning. This could be you getting a second chance, or you may need to give someone a second chance. But be very careful with whatever it is that you're asking for, and make sure that the people involved are not just trying to abuse you and use you for what you have, Megan. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me and for your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Renine, hey, welcome. Our Mother's Way, hey, welcome. Riawana, hi, welcome. The information to donate is in the details of my video, but I can post it here. You all, I am dangerously close to my 20 people limit on my free card reading. So let me go ahead and go back through the list and make sure I have everybody's name, because I'm about to close. I'm about to close my free reading list. Naraya, hi, welcome. You have at least 7 people in front of you. Sharmila, hi, welcome. Sharmila, my free readings are general readings. Whatever area of focus that Spirit wants to talk about is what comes through. If you would like to ask a specific question or get a specific area of focus for your Thursday reading, you will need to submit a donation either to my Cash App or my PayPal, and that information I just posted. Megan, you are very welcome. Okay, Kelly is next on my donator list. This is a free reading. Donations are not required, but they are appreciated. Kelly's also my last donator. If anyone has submitted a donation, please do let me know so I can move you over to this list. After Kelly, I have my free reading list. Shakima is first, username Varsity K. Sharonda, Malipali, I'm not saying that right, and I haven't been corrected. Your third, Talanza, is fourth. Saraswari, Joao, Lavita, Naraya, Tequila, username Moody B. Atika, Roses, Spirit Walker Adventures, Maurice, and Jennifer Garcia. Let's see. Elantra, hey, welcome. Elantra, I have you on the list. Renine, I have you on the list. Our Mother's Way, I have you on the list. Riwana, I have you on the list. Riwana, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. Sharmila, I have you on the list. Alicia Ladora, hi, welcome. Alicia, this is the first time that I see your name commented here, so I do have you. The W is silent. Okay, so it's just Brianna. The W is silent, just Brianna. Please do correct me so I'm not butchering you all's names. I definitely don't mind. Okay, I have my 20 people on my free reading list, and it is 9:25. So my list is officially closed with Alicia as my final person on my free reading list. From this time forward, if you would like to get a card, message, or specific message, you will need to submit a donation to the information in my details of the reading and the one that I posted. Okay, Kelly, let's go ahead and get your reading. Yes, but it's pronounced regular. You're all good. Okay, it's pronounced regular. Brianna. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. Kelly, let's go ahead and get started with your 2-week energetic forecast with your tarot situation reading. list fell. Okay, Kelly, wow. Your tarot situation energy is the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Two aces, Kelly. This is a new beginning here. You are in it. Mental clarity, getting an understanding of what direction you want to go, being an effective communicator. Also, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity for money, abundance, and prosperity. If you've been waiting to receive either information or some type of resource, this is coming most definitely in the next 2 weeks. If you've been opening yourself up to either a new job, been looking for a promotion, travel, anything new that you've been trying to manifest is coming into fruition in the next 2 weeks, Kelly. Congratulations. This is very, very good. 2 aces in this short reading is very good. So I really need you to be mindful of your blockage energy because we have the 2 of Pentacles clarified by the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. But ultimately, this is juggling head over heart decisions. Prince of Cups is an energy of proposals, of offers, also of forgiveness. In the low vibration, though, we're not doing these things. We are investing ourselves emotionally. That's draining us. 2 of Pentacles energy. Also, it is taking on too much, too many responsibilities, and not asking for some type of support here with the 2 of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups. There could be maybe even a younger person or younger water sign that's influencing this reading, and you may need to either help this person or give extra attention to this person, and it may be draining your resources, your money, or your time. Kelly, the element that works in your favor and for your benefit is fire. Yes, you need to go, do, yang, be in inertia, take this action, take this money, take this opportunity, take this job, take this blessing, take this information. Whatever is given to you in the next 2 weeks, take it. Except for whatever this Prince of Cups is coming along, needing your support or energy. Don't solve this person's problems. Support them, but don't solve it. You have newness coming here, Kelly, especially if you've been manifesting it. So let's see what specifically is coming towards you in the energy of Lenormand. Let's see. Kelly, 5 cards. What next comes towards Kelly in the next 2 weeks? Yes. Yes. Listen, you are in this new beginning. New things are coming to you. However, there's this energy of not taking advantage of this. The dice is in the center of your reading where you do have a choice that you need to make. And there may be some risk associated with taking this new thing. You will have all the information that you need before you need to make these decisions with this Ace of Swords. You also have the resources that you need in order to be in this new beginning, especially if you get some type of offer. Don't worry about having to figure out putting all your ducks in a row. Spirit's going to take care of you. Take this risk. Take this chance here. The lilies is at the bottom of your deck, asking you to make peace with something, making peace with the need for this change, and also making peace with any past perceived failures or mistakes in that energy. The roses, the clouds, the star, and the heart. There definitely is a heavy influence of something or someone you have an emotional connection to. And that emotional connection is in your blockages here. And it's still comes up in your Lenormand reading. The roses is offers. It's admiration. You will be receiving something. Something is coming to you. However, there's an energy of the clouds. So after you get this information, after you get this news, you get back into this sense of worry and turbulence and doubt here with the clouds. You may also be experiencing difficulties making these decisions, and it's because of your heart. Stay grounded, stay logical here before you actually take action with fire. The star, however, does give you a positive overall influence of the divine guidance and divine timing, especially if you've manifested this new beginning with these two aces. It's also asking you to have faith. It's number 16, which is the tower in tarot. Make sure you control your own power and don't be giving this away with this worry and doubt and this cloud card energy, Kelly, because you will most definitely be blocking your blessings. Ultimately, at the end of this 2-week period, there's going to be a reestablishment of some type of love or emotional connection. It will be self-love, you taking this risk and chance of doing something that may primarily benefit you. Don't have any guilt feelings attached to that. You deserve this. The heart is also could be a kiss and make up type of energy, especially with the roses. If you've been at discord with something or someone you have an emotional connection to, you will be getting an apology, and it's an opportunity to start over, start new wherever this is resonating. Take a risk, Kelly, because this is overdue. This Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, this is overdue. Accept whatever comes to you, even if it seems scary or if it seems too good to be true. This is energy that you've been manifesting, stuff that you've already been working on. So do not delay it any further. Thank you so much, Kelly, for your patience, donation, and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Kelly says, I've been working, and she puts everyone else first. Yeah, you need this. I'm really feeling like that you may be the primary beneficiary with whatever's coming in the next 2 weeks. And because of that, you might not take this opportunity. Okay? I mean, you deserve something good too. It's completely fine that you get something and don't have to share it with people. That's fine. Be a little bit more selfish. Okay? I'm excited for you too. 2 aces is very good. Hey, sissy. I can't hear what's going on out there, but thank goodness I still have power and connection. Okay, so Kelly was my last donator currently. Yes, Kelly, it is time to take care of you. And that's what I'm saying. That's overdue. Your aces are overdue. So accept it. Okay. Shakima, are you still here? Shakima, I was offered a tentative offer for federal government job. Remember the reading? Yes, federal government. Yes. Listen, it is a very long process to get in with the federal government. I was in the military, I was Air Force. And when I separated, I'm just thinking, this is just a walk in the park. No, it's like a 6-month waiting period from the time that you get an interview until they make a decision. So congratulations, Shakima, on your tentative offer with the federal government. And your reading is really on point with what you had with your career. Let's see what is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with your tarot situation reading. After Shakima, I have Sharonda. All I ask for my free reading list is that you be present when it is time for you to have your reading. I know that this can be very lengthy and things happen and you have to leave, and that's fine. Just come back before I sign off and I'll get to you. Okay, Shakima. Okay, so Shakima, we'll start off with your tarot situation energy. We have the Three of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups. Three of Swords is the energy of some type of disappointment, but this is an element of the past. It could be in the next 2 weeks that you may be triggered for a past failure or maybe even some mistake where you took a chance, took an opportunity, and it ended up setting you back, where you may have been a waste of energy or a waste of time. There also may be some triggers of disappointments within your emotional connections with the Two of Cups energy. The Two of Cups is a union of hearts, a union of souls. So as this relates to love specifically, you may be either having to give difficult news or have some type of difficult conversation with something or someone you have an emotional connection to, or maybe this energy could come to you where someone may have a grievance and may need to either vent or settle something with you with the Two of Cups. Also, you may have your heart set on a specific area or a specific direction where you have realized that you need to do something different. You may still even be grieving over the fact that you've got to make this change and getting through that energy in the next 2 weeks. Your blockage energy is the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Cups. A lot of guilt and remorse energy is happening, Shakima, in the next 2 weeks. Something is going to be triggering you, and I feel like that's why this is happening. Six of Pentacles is sacrifice and reciprocity. You very well may realize that you've been wasting your time or wasting your energy on something or even someone with all this cup card energy. A Five of Cups so is crying over spilled milk. And as a blockage here, it's going to block your progression and your growth here, your ability to receive your just rewards by staying stuck in this past energy of the Five of Cups. A change is good. And even if you're triggered by something that happened in the past, that doesn't necessarily mean that you will continue to be a victim of that energy. The element that works in your favor is air, Shakima. Talking things out in communication, getting mental clarity and a stable sense of mind is what is going to work in your favor. I am getting it's either a difficult conversation or someone wanting to unload. So a grievance in the Three of Swords energy, and air is also communication. Be honest. Honesty is the only thing that you really can control, especially if there are other people involved. And if you are realizing that you need to take a chance in a new sense of direction, you've got to also be honest with yourself that, hey, I can't grow anymore, or I shouldn't be in this specific area or in this environment. I do need to go somewhere where I am more valued and appreciated, because that's currently a blockage in your energy. Okay. Shakima says definitely. I was going through that energy for the last month or so. Yeah, it's time. It's time to put this to rest. It's time to end this because good things are happening for you. But I think that you need this trigger to give you that final opportunity to heal. Three of Swords is a burial energy. It's when we go into a Four of Swords energy, a sense of peace and serenity. Also, it's recovery. In order to get that, you gotta let this Three of Swords energy go first. Okay. Thank you so much, Shakima, for joining me and for your patience. Please do keep me updated on what's happening with your career. We Six of Pentacles is a blockage for you, but as a blockage, this is you not receiving something or worried about not receiving something. So I really feel like there's more of a talking, communication, or even emotional focus in the next 2 weeks for you. Okay. Hey, Joanne. Yes, you're on the list. Sharonda, you're next. Malaypo. I'm not saying that right. And I haven't been corrected, and they're not here. Hey, Kylie. Hi, welcome. Kylie, my free reading list closed at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've reached 20 people, which is the maximum number of free readings that I do on my Thursdays. If you would like to get a card message, you may submit a donation either to my PayPal or my Cash App, and I will make sure that you're on the list and get your reading today. Okay, am I saying that right? I may not be saying that right. Hey, Sharonda. Alicia Dora. I have her at the bottom of my list. She commented around the 8:52 mark. Yep, I said it. Male Pale. Is that right? Alicia, are you still here? Sharonda is saying that you commented way early in the reading, and I did not take your name. So I will take you right after Sharonda, since she has vouched for you. And any time that you all catch me either skipping someone or forgetting to add somebody on the list, please let me know, because the comments come in so fast and there's so many readings that I don't do these things intentionally. And if you've been here, at the beginning of my reading, I don't want you to have to wait any longer. Okay, I try to do this in the order that they are received. So please do help keep me in line. I really do appreciate that. All right, Sharonda, let's see what's coming towards you with your tarot situation reading. Yes. Oh my gosh. Fire. Okay. Oh, Sharonda, I'm so ready to give you this news. In the next 2 weeks, your tarot situation energy is the Chariot, clarified by the Fool. Chariot is Cancer energy. It could be in your chart, the chart, someone that plays an important influence. You're Cancer, right? Aren't you Cancer? Cancer? Hey, Lash Out. Hey, welcome. My free reading list is closed at 9:30. You have this new beginning. You will be getting some opportunity to do something differently, whether it be enhancing what works in your life now or getting rid of it completely and starting new. But it is going to take some courage, and you're going to have to take a risk with whatever is coming to you in the next 2 weeks. But no matter what decision you make, Sharonda, Chariot is an assurance of victory over all obstacles here. This is forward thinking. This is getting through any type of restrictions that you have. If you have been experiencing some type of delays or some setbacks, this is you getting back on course also. The 2-card energy representing the blockages that you'll be experiencing, Sharonda, is the King of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Cups. King of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Queen of Cups is water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If those signs don't resonate as the blockage, this is you in this King of Swords energy. Not being able to think clearly is when you give your power away, when you don't take initiative and make your own decisions. This is an inability to trust in whatever it is that you think, your personal truth, and speaking that to people, giving some type of information because of your emotions holding you back. Maybe it is that you're afraid of what people are going to say to you or say about this new beginning that you take, or you maybe be afraid of rejection because this may be risky for you. Do not let your heart block you for what it is that you're trying to manifest. And don't be afraid of maybe even disappointing people or hurting people's feelings because you're actually living in your own personal truth. You could be experiencing some anxiety and also maybe even wanting to withdraw from your emotional connections or things that bring you joy in the next 2 weeks because of this confusion. But your situation overall, you've got two major arcanas, which is very positive. So don't let this blockage hold you back. The element that works in your favor, Sharonda, is fire. Yes, this is go. This is do. This is green light energy. Take action in the next 2 weeks because you could have this missed opportunity that you've been trying to manifest. And don't worry about what other people think about you or what they may say because you've made this decision. This is your life. And anyone that gives you some resistance here, that's really honestly their problem because this is just good. I'm not getting any challenging energy that you don't have any control over. All right. Thank you so much, Sharonda, for your patience and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Are you in your Mars period? What month is this? This is September. I think that if you're not in your Mars period, Sharonda, you could be entering into your Jupiter period. Go back and look at your cardology report and see what your primary and secondary energy is for your Jupiter period. And read that and connect that to this new beginning that's coming. All right. Thank you so much. I need to go and look at it. Yes, please do that. Go and look at your chronology report and see what's happening with Jupiter and where your energy is going to be focused. And Sharonda is a Cancer, 7th of July. Hey, Lash Out donated. Okay, I have 2 free readings that I need to take care of. Lash Out before I get to you because they've been waiting. I did all of my donators first. Hey, Jennifer. I took care of all of my donators first, you all. So I got them out the way with the exception of Lash Out who just donated. I am on number 3, Alicia. Are you here? And then Malik Pale. And then I'll go to Lash Out, who is my donator. And then after Lash Out, I have Talanza and then Sarah's Wari. So Naraya, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, 7 people in front of you, Naraya. 7. Yes, I do my free readings every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. If I have time, I'll come earlier, but usually I'm ready at about 8:30. Alicia was after Sharonda. Alicia commented very early in the reading, and because of the comments, I didn't get their name. So I am going to take care of that reading and then do Male Pale and then Lash Out. Hey, Joelle. Hi, welcome. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in front of you. Hey, Maya. Hey, welcome. Hey, Sheila. Hey, welcome. Maya, I talked to you earlier today. So I have you on the list. Sheila, hey, welcome. My free reading list closed at 9:30. So the last person I have is Maya. Maya is the last person. If you would like to get a card message or ask a specific question, you will have to send a donation either to my Cash App or my PayPal. That information is in the details of this reading, and I can post it here as well. You guys, thank you so much for your patience. It's like this every Thursday, by the way, and which is why I limit myself. I'm usually here for at least 3 hours. Thank you for continuing to be patient. Sarah's worry could be my mistake. Thanks for clarifying. I saw it here in the chat. Molly Polly was 742 and Alicia was at 753. You're going to get your card messages, okay, you guys? Please do be very patient. This is a free reading, so it's a whole lot of you all. I do make mistakes. I'm also human. I've also been doing tarot readings all day. This 20-something people just add to the 60 that I did today. Literal 60 readings. So please do be very patient with me. Also, if you've not already subscribed to my channel, please do that also, so that when I do go live, you get the notifications and you can get into line earlier. Because I am having such a huge crowd, if I don't split this into 2 readings, I might end up having to cut down my free reading list to 15, if not 10, because it can easily get overwhelming. So again, thank you all for your patience. Male Pale, since I've been corrected for the 3rd time now, I will get your reading out of the way. And then I will take care of Alicia. And then I will take care of Lash Out. Let's go ahead and get your message. All right. My pollen, let's go ahead and get to your reading. Your situation energy is the 6 of Swords, clarified by the Strength card. 6 in numerology is balance and harmony. And with the Strength card, there's a lot of focus on you maintaining this balance and harmony in your life. Or with your mind, Sword card represents mental activity and our perceptions. The 6 of Swords is also an energy of travel or dealing with people or from a distance or at a distance. Make sure, though, here that your pride is not getting in your way, or a lack of self-worth or confidence that will shake the foundation that's already stable in your life with the 6 of Swords. Strength card also represents the sign of Leo. Leo could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence, but ultimately I'm seeing that energy is trying to stay stable in the next 2 weeks. The 2-card energy representing your blockages is the 4 of Swords, clarified by the Lovers. Lovers is Gemini energy, but ultimately this is head over heart decisions, making choices. And then we have the 4 of Swords, needing to rest or take a break and pause. You are not to rush whatever is happening for you in the next 2 weeks, Molly Polly. Rushing does not help you. Also, if there are people involved forcing something, that Strength card energy to force something to work, it's like a square peg in a round hole. Everything happens in divine timing. So do that. Be patient and take your time. With the Lovers here, there could be an emotional connection also that may be blocking you with obtaining or maintaining the stability and harmony, or your emotions can be playing a factor with taking opportunities either to commute or to travel or to work with people from a distance. So be very mindful of that energy. The element that works in your favor is Earth. by remaining grounded, thinking of what is practical and not getting too emotionally involved or emotionally overwhelmed is really what's going to help you with this energy. Staying stable is the key thing here for you. I'm not seeing an energy of too much turbulence, pride, or lack of confidence, or an inability to take some type of risk can be at your detriment, but currently this energy works in your favor. Don't force anything. Forcing it is not going to work. At the bottom of your deck is the Four of Pentacles also. This is security. This is holding on to what is truly valuable. I'm not really seeing a risk of loss for you here. So why there's no real need to worry is what this energy is saying. Thank you so much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Yes, Gemini, being patient. Saris Wari says, I told you to stop rushing. LOL. Lash Out, hey, welcome. Saris, hey, welcome. Lash Out, I have one more reading before I take care of you. All right, Alicia, are you still here? Yes, Alicia. And if you are on my free reading list and you do have to leave, as long as you come back before I sign off, I will make sure you get your card message, okay? I don't see Alicia, so I will put her to the side, and we're going to go ahead and take care of Lash Out. Thank you so much for being patient and for your donation. My donators are getting a 2-week energetic forecast with Lenormand. Let's go ahead and get your reading. Naraya says she wants to leave. Okay, that's fine. I do this every Thursday at 8:30. There currently is a hurricane affecting my area right now, and here I am. I'm still here being dedicated to you all. So unless I don't have power or internet, for the most part, I'm going to be here on Thursday. So please do subscribe to my channel so that you can catch me. Getting here early is really what's going to help you, especially if you want to be on the free reading list. It's Isha, hi, welcome. My free reading list is closed. If you would like to get a message or ask a specific question, you will have to submit a donation either to my Cash App or my PayPal. That information is in the details of my reading, and I can post it here if you would like. Sarah's, hey, yes, I am fine. It's been raining pretty bad here, and I usually lose power, but right now I'm okay. Maya is where I am. We're in the same location, and so is Tequila, and everybody's power has been flickering and going off. So I'm here and I'm good. Thank you for being patient. Lash Out. Let's go ahead and get your reading. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Ho. There. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Lash Out. Your situation energy, the two strongest energies that you will be dealing with between now and the next 2 weeks is the King of Cups, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. King of Cups is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be in your chart, the chart of someone that plays an important influence here in this reading. Ultimately, if those signs do not resonate, high vibration King of Cups is someone who is very nurturing, very empathetic, very selfless, easily gives themselves or puts other people first before they take care of their own needs. Make sure, though, that you're not being a martyr and making premature sacrifices or investing yourself emotionally where you're not getting this return. Two of Pentacles is saying that there is a juggling. You either are weighing in your options, the pros and cons on what you want to, where you want to go or emotionally invest into, or you have two options where they both are of high priority, or you're investing yourself. The both areas are important, but you may be experiencing some drain in your emotions in the next 2 weeks. Strong emotional boundaries will work in your favor. Lash out. The blockage energy that you will be experiencing is 10 of Swords, clarified by the 9 of Wands. So 10 is completion in numerology. And as a blockage, this is not letting something in. Maybe there's a difficult conversation that you have to have. Giving some type of news. Maybe even there's a challenge overcoming some type of negative mindset or perceptions, as Swords represents mental activity. 9 of Wands also is a part of paranoia here. This is the energy of fighting to the death in the low vibration. And this is my favorite minor arcana because it's determination when it's in a positive aspect. But as your blockage, this could be you not wanting to hear some type of news, or maybe even give news or make this decision that you know is needed here. Lash out. Do not also make sure that you are not trying to engage in some type of power struggles because of this paranoia that I'm getting. Lash out. And the 9 of Swords, this is a lot of anxiety, high anxiety and worry here, and you can end up hurting yourself by the things that you do out of a panic mode. Panic mode is what I'm getting in the blockage energy. The element that works in your favor, Lash out, is air, which could be a challenge for you because air also is in your blockage with this 10 of Swords. You've got to let this go. You need to be in your Ace of Swords energy, having new understanding and mental clarity, speaking and living in your personal truth. You got to let this go. Let this 10 of Swords happen wherever this is resonating, because it's going to work in your favor. If you are believing that you might have to lose something or give something up, that might be the case with this 10 card energy as your blockage, but it will be replaced with something better. If you are waiting to hear from some information or waiting for some news, you've got to stay positive, because you could be expecting bad news or expecting worst case scenario. That's really not the plan for divine, but because you worry and stay stuck in low vibration, you manifest it. Don't do that. Don't do that here. Be very careful with how you think and even what you say out of being panicked here, or feeling like you've got to fight for survival in the next 2 weeks. Let's go ahead and get your energetic forecast with the Lenormand, since you did submit a donation. Thank you again for that. Lash out. Yeah. The tree is at the bottom of your deck. The tree is energy of health, There could be a heavy focus on taking care of your physical body, your physical health in the next 2 weeks. And especially if you are stressed or worried, you could get physically ill because you're focusing too much on low vibration energy. Be very careful, lash out, about where you are, what you're thinking about with this energy. Tree also is the energy of family. There could be a focus on family or friends that are close enough where you consider family. The lilies is in the center of your Lenormand reading, asking you to regain your peace of mind here with the lilies. You may also need to make peace with something or someone in your past, especially if you have an emotional connection to them. We have the roses, the well, the mountain, and the coffin. So yeah, this is really lining up with your tarot reading. A roses is admiration, some type of offer, some type of proposal here. And then because of that, you'll be weighing your options. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I invest? Should I withdraw? What should I do? And you've been asking for this proposal, this news that's coming to you. But is it really something that you want? Be very careful of any relationships or business partnerships that you are involved with in the next 2 weeks, and anything that will be long term, that would affect you long term here, because you could be signing up for more than what you're asking for with the well. This is an energy of getting some type of wish granted, but what could come to you might only be something superficial. So be very careful. The mountain does speak of some type of delay. And then we have finally the coffin, which is ending something, laying something to rest. And you need to do this here, Lash Out, because what's going to happen is you're going to get a tower card energy. You already had a 10 of swords, having this difficult ending, this difficult conversation, or maybe something that's a long time coming as your blockage. It's that blockage is still coming out in your 2 week Lenormand energy, and it is just delaying your ascension. It's delaying your growth here. Let these things go. If you don't have any control over it, peace is the serenity prayer. Have faith in your higher power that when you have this ending, that something better will be coming, whether it be you regaining your peace of mind or you realizing that you cannot emotionally invest yourself where it no longer works. Okay? There is some challenge for you in the next 2 weeks, Lash Out. But the faster you take the initiative for this change, letting something go, letting something die, something that's broken and already not working, the faster you'll be in your Ace of Swords energy. And that's really what you need. This is an opportunity to ascend. Don't slow down. This is slowing you down. And I really not have gotten that energy in your readings before. So keep pushing, push through, push forward. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me and for your patience. And I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Talisha. It's 10:10 right now. If you want, stay on to the end of my reading, and I can get a message for you. Lash Out. I must be hard headed because I really have no idea what this is about. You have a ten of swords energy, so there could be a trigger that'll happen. Something is trying. It was a very consistent reading, even with your Lenormand energy. So you could be getting an offer with the roses in your Lenormand, and then you have to make a decision. That's that Two of Pentacles energy, weighing your options. So if it's not resonating with you now, let this come into fruition. You will be receiving information, receiving some type of opportunity here, and then that's when these things will happen. But there is like some restriction here or some confusion that's blocking you in the next 2 weeks. Okay. I feel so good, but I had a disastrous dream about my family heading towards a fire. Oh no, that's not good at all. Family heading towards a fire. I've not had any dreams like that before. I'm not sure what the symbolism could be in that dream, but I do know that write these things down because it's something spirit's trying to say to you. Maybe it is that you're expecting a worst case scenario here, or with fire energy, something that could be burned down to the ground, something you worked on, something that may be stable and losing that stability. That could be that anxiety manifesting in your dream for you to see a family heading towards fire. Okay, and family was in your Lenormand reading with the tree also. So there may be something happening within your family, but don't worry about bad things because then that will happen. Bad things will come. Okay, Joelle, hey, all right. Okay, I took care of Lash Out. If anyone else has submitted a donation, please do let me know so that I can ensure that you're a priority and get your card message. Talanza is next. After Talanza, I have Saris Wari, Joao, Levita. Naraya said that they wanted to leave. If Naraya comes back, I'll most definitely honor their place and give them their message. I have Tequila, username Moody B, who is in the middle of this hurricane and the storm where I am, so they may not be here. Atika, Roses, Spirit Walker Adventures, Maurice, Jennifer Garcia, Alontra, Renee, Our Mother's Way, Brianna, and then Sharmila, and then Maya. If I have not acknowledged you and you were here before 9:30, please do let me know so I can get your card message. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. Once a month, I usually have to work all 3 jobs, and I had a private tarot event. And so I've been doing tarot readings for a minute. So thank you guys so much for being patient and understanding, especially if I seem a little bit sluggish. It's been a long day. Malika, hi, welcome. My free reading list is closed. So if you would like to get a card message, you're more than welcome to submit a donation of any amount, either to my Cash App or my PayPal, and that information is in the details of my reading. I also do this every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So please do subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so that you can be first in line. Because I'm usually packed every Thursday, and I'm cutting my free reading list off at 20 people, and I easily get to 20 within the first hour. So it is important that you have your notifications on so you can get in line. And if I have more than 20 in the first hour, then I'll honor that. Okay. Whew. Talanza. After Talanza is Saris Waring. And that's the second time I've dropped my list. All right, Talanza, let's see what is coming towards you with your tarot situation energy in the next 2 weeks. Okay, Talanza, your tarot situation energy is the 5 of Wands, clarified by the 2 of Cups. So in the next 2 weeks, There is going to be a heavy focus on head over heart decisions, where they may be presented with some type of circumstances that may be challenging, where you may need to make a change, or you may be getting some resistance for some efforts that you've been investing yourself in with this Five of Wands energy. Five of Wands is also an energy of competition and strife. Maybe in the Two of Cups and Five of Wands, as this relates to love, this could be some challenges with a romantic partner or someone you have an emotional connection to. Maybe it is that there's an element of power struggles, or maybe just some disagreements that you will need to find some win-win solutions to with the Two of Cups energy. Your blockage energy is the Emperor, clarified by the Seven of Swords. So I did hear power struggles for you, Talanza, in your situation energy. And now we have Emperor card. It's Aries sign. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. But ultimately, this is an abuse of power. This is narcissism. This is control. This is someone abusing their knowledge, abusing their gifts here. This is also you losing a sense of control, or feeling like you don't have enough confidence or motivation to continue to invest into something. With the Seven of Swords, this is an energy, a coward energy, not taking a risk. Also, this is not seeing the truth of a situation. Maybe it is that there is some difficulty. Someone does have control issues, and you may be more limited than what you really think. This is asking you to free yourself from these restrictive circumstances here. Be honest here. Seven of Swords is a refusal to be honest with yourself and with other people. If someone is impeding your boundaries in the next 2 weeks, Salanza, you've got to put your foot down and put them in their place. Take your power back. And I think that may need to happen through some type of conversation, because air is the element that works in your favor in the next 2 weeks. I think that you know what needs to be said and you know what needs to be done, but for whatever reason, your heart seems to be blocking you. Maybe you don't like to disappoint people, you don't want to hurt anyone. Maybe it is that you don't want to get, emotionally depressed, or maybe even sad because of letting someone know that they're crossing the boundaries or something isn't working. But this is what is needed. Keeping a stable mindset and having a peace of mind is going to work in your favor. Doing things that are logical and practical will help you. Your heart could be your detriment, is what this is saying. Don't give anything or anyone the benefit of the doubt here, because you could easily find yourself wasting your time and your energy with that Seven of Swords card. Okay. Thank you so much, Talanza, for joining me and for your patience. And I pray that your reading resonates. Oh, Sarah's Wari, are you still here? Did Alicia come back? You're very welcome. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with your tarot situation. Oh no. Okay. Sarah's Wari, your tarot situation energy is the Four of Swords, clarified by the Judgment card. A Four of Swords is the energy of recovery. So if you've been experiencing some illnesses in your health or the health of someone you have an emotional connection to, some type of delays or some restrictions, you will be getting an opportunity to recover. Also, there's an element of maybe pause, like a wait and see before making a final decision in the next 2 weeks here with the judgment card. Judgment is also an energy of the resurrection. Something or someone that you thought was long gone may come back. This could be a second chance opportunity for you where you maybe did not take a risk and now you're getting the opportunity to do that. Or this could be, again, past coming back either for closure with the Four of Swords energy or to recovery, to mend something, to move forward together. Your current energy blockage is the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Swords. So, Ace of Wands is motivation, it's encouragement, it's passion here, it's a creative juices. There's a lack of that in the next 2 weeks for you. Four of Swords, I first heard recovery. So, you could, if you've been investing yourself in something, or if you've not taken a vacation or a break or time to rest, you will need to do that, because this is saying that you could be burned out and not even know it. Ace is the number one. This is a new beginning. It's a blockage for you here. That means you'll be still stuck in a 10 of Wands energy, which is overburdening, too many responsibilities, not enough energy, not enough resources here. Eight of Swords, though, does say that you may not be as restricted as you think you are. This is a limited mindset. This is tunnel vision. This is when we put ourselves in this tiny box and we don't open ourselves up to new opportunities. Make sure that I don't think that this decision needs to be rushed, but if you get a second chance or get an opportunity to give someone a second chance, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't, make any premature losses. Invest in this. Get all of the information. Find out, is this really going to be good for me? Should I take advantage of this? Because this eight of Swords, you could have a missed opportunity for some new beginning. The element that works in your favor, Sarah's wiring, is water. You've got to trust your heart, your feelings. If it just doesn't feel right, and even if you don't have a justification, that's when you need to pause and get more facts, get more information before making a final decision with the Judgment card. But also, water, you've got to have strong emotional boundaries here in the next 2 weeks. Especially with Judgment. If something comes back, you could easily be triggered emotionally into a low vibrational state where you're thinking that the past is coming back to haunt you. You'll be restricted again. You won't be able to escape. You'll be experiencing that same level of challenge or difficulties, when that really isn't the case here, because you're getting an opportunity to heal with this Four of Swords. Serious White. Yeah, I won't do that. I'll give them a chance for a second chance. Yeah, I really do feel like you got to trust your gut, trust in your intuition. It's going to work in your favor, especially with this Judgment energy, this thing that's coming back, okay? Thank you so much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Sarah says this is so on point. Wow. Okay, that means it is resonating. You know what you need to do, and just, even if there is no justification, you don't need that. Trust your gut in the next 2 weeks. Sarah's wiring. Joao, are you still here? After Joao is Levita, and then Naraya if they come back. Joao. Soon I will change my location. Do you see job opportunities coming to me in the next day or week? My biggest problem is that I don't know exactly. Okay. Okay, so Joelle, I'm focusing on your job and career for this reading. The situation energy that you will be dealing with for that area of focus is the Queen of Cups clarified by the Prince of Swords. So we have water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. If those signs don't resonate, Joelle, high vibration Queen of Cups energy is someone who is emotionally secure. They are someone who's empathetic and nurturing, can be giving, but from a healthy standpoint. Low vibration Queen of Pentacles is codependent. Queen of Cups is codependency. It is also an energy of giving your power away, suffering also from depression and anxiety with the clarification of the Prince of Swords. Maybe it is that you are being tugged on your heartstrings because of the challenges you're experiencing in your career, and you may be tempted to make some impulsive decisions or speak impulsively with your words with the Prince of Swords. Make sure that that you don't do that. Think things through before making decisions based only on your emotions and those of the low vibration. A Prince of Swords also, it can be information coming to you. If you are expecting some information, this could come faster than you think. But there's an energy of instability with this Prince of Swords energy concerning your career in the next 2 weeks here, Joelle. So, if you do get some type of offers, you need to dig deeper into what is being offered to you, because you could end up putting yourself in even worse position by taking the first thing that comes available. The blockages for you, we do have heavy pentacle energy in a career reading for blockages. Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but ultimately in the low vibration, a King of Pentacles is very, very focused on survival instead of actually living. A King of Pentacles can also be focused on things that are superficial. Money is not everything. And maybe it is that you need to open yourself up to other career paths or other opportunities that may not pay you the most financially, but it could be better for your emotional health. You could have better coworkers, better management, a better work-home life balance. You might not be making bank, but that might actually be what you need. Something that can take care of you emotionally, where you are being valued, you get a good work schedule instead of something that just gives you a lot of money. Okay. That seems to be your blockage. Also, with the Seven of Pentacles, is a losing some type of patience here and worrying about losing your resources, what you're investing yourself in. So, as far as to answer your question, Joanna, do I see some change coming to you, some type of job opportunity or offer in the next 2 weeks? Yes, I do see you receiving some type of information. However, it may be something that is short term or a short lived opportunity. It may be something that may be unstable, or you might not be getting all the facts about this. That's why I'm not getting an energy that you should just be taking the first thing that's available to you because you're emotionally concerned and worried about a scarcity. Okay. The element, Joel, that works in your favor is air. Air is communication, mental activity, and obtaining a stable sense of mind. The communication is going to work for you. You need to start networking. Ask around. You got to promote your own self is what this is saying, instead of waiting for something to come to you, because I feel like maybe you've been waiting for a while here for maybe something to just may fall out of the sky, when it really takes more investment on your part in order for this energy to come into fruition. So just in this short reading, yes, more information. Am I seeing a move? I'm not getting a heavy energy of travel or commuting here. I'm not getting that, but I do see you receiving some type of information. Money isn't everything here. You've got to think of what you can gain that isn't monetary value when it comes to your job and career. And that might be why you may not be getting anything or establishing something, because what you really need isn't money. You need more than that. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me and for your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Fabiana, hey, welcome. My free reading list closed an hour ago. If you would like to get a card message, you may submit a donation of any amount either to my Cash App or my PayPal. That information is in the details of my video. And if it's, actually, it might not be, because I had to start a new video. I could post it. Hey, boo. Where am I at? You all, thank you so much for being patient for me. I've been doing tarot readings majority of the day. One more person. Lavita, are you still here? And I do this every Thursday. So if you can't wait, I don't fault you on that. If you've got other things to do, that's completely fine. Just subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so that you can be first in line when I do go live. Every Thursday, I'm here for you all. Even in the middle of a hurricane, I'm trying to do these readings. All right, Lavita is here. Naraya, did you come back? If Naraya comes back, I'll still get them. But Lavita, let's go ahead and see what's coming towards you in the course of the next 2 weeks with your tarot situation energy. Oh, yes. Yep. The King of Cups is at the bottom of your deck here. King of Cups is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence. But Lavita, the major focus for you in the next 2 weeks is a master over your emotions. Make sure that you're not being manipulated either by outside tactics, people that don't agree with you, giving you, negative feedback on the decisions that you made, as well as being manipulated by your own low vibrations and your own negative mindset here with this King of Cups card. 2 cards representing the situation energy is the Ten of Cups, clarified by the High Priestess. High Priestess is Cancer sign energy. 10 of Cups, though, is 10. This is victory. This is success. This is happily ever after. There definitely could be a heavy influence or focus on your emotional connections and family, also with the 10 of Cups. If you are expecting something, a wish coming true, some type of blessing here, that's what's coming for you. High Priestess is also asking you to look deeper beneath the surface, especially with your emotional connections. You are at a 10 of Cups. It's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to be happy and to have peace. If anything is disturbing this in the next 2 weeks, you will need to separate yourself. The blockage energy you have, Lavita, is 9 of Swords, clarified by the 7 of Cups. You're worrying here. This is anxiety. This is doubt. This is staying up late at night thinking about everything and anything that can go wrong. It's 9 of Swords energy. 7 of Cups is confusion. This is a confusion for a lack of options or too many options. Maybe it is in this High Priestess. You may be feeling like there's a secret or some information being kept from you. That may very well be the case. But you've got to trust in your intuition. and ask questions when you're not sure. A Seven of Cups is also energy of idolization. It's when we are giving something or someone the benefit of the doubt when it does not deserve. I feel more so though that you are your own worst enemy with this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is all within ourselves. Nine is an energy of independence, and this is you festering on what could go wrong. And I don't really know why, because you started off with this Ten of Cups energy. You will have some type of options here, especially with whatever it is you're emotionally connected to, and things can go right and things can stay good. So don't think about what will go wrong if it hasn't happened, because it may manifest. The element that works in your favor in the next 2 weeks is water. So you got to trust in what feels good and what feels right and what brings you unconditional love and joy. These things work in your favor with water. Uh, be open and honest about your feeling as well as your emotional boundaries. If you know that someone continues to cross that line, or if you are being pushed here to go out of your safety zone, not comfort, safety. There's a difference between safety and comfort. Safety is what is vital to you. If you're being threatened in that way, you need to walk away from this energy with water as your element. Overall, I really do feel like that you may be your own worst enemy. And if you mentally are not blocking yourself in the next 2 weeks, there's an emotional connection that something may be going on beneath the surface that you don't know, or something may be intentionally kept from you that may need to be addressed in the next 2 weeks here. All right. Whew, thank you so much, Lavita, for your patience and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Brianna. Hey, welcome. Tequila, you're next. After Tequila, I have Atika, and then Roses, Spirit Walker Adventures, who I'm not sure is here. Maurice, who I'm not sure is here. Jennifer Garcia, Elantra, Renine, Our Mother's Way, Brianna, Sharmilla, and then Maya. Also, you all, this has been a long reading. This is my typical Thursday. If you could not get the message that you needed in this free live feed, or if you need additional clarification or cannot wait, please do feel free to book a private consultation. I offer 50% off of all of my services, card reading services, on Thursdays for anyone that comes to a live reading, whether you were able to get a card message or not. You will need to contact me either on Facebook, Instagram, or send me an email at ocastanstarot@gmail.com in order to get the discounted invoice. All right, Tequila. Lavita says it resonates. Okay. Please do trust in your intuition here, Lavita, okay? Tequila, let's go ahead and see what energy is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with your tarot situation reading. Yeah. All right, Sissy. We have your tarot situation energy. The Five of Pentacles clarified by the moon. So there could be a heavy focus on your resources time, energy, money. There could be a focus on your career in the next 2 weeks or your home life. Five of Pentacles is the energy of insecurities. Either you are feeling left out in the cold, not enough support, not enough time, not enough money to do the things that you want to do. Also, this is when we are feeling that we have a lack of something. We are not very confident in our own abilities and our own personal power. We're more so focused on our weaknesses and our faults than our strengths here. Moon card energy is also, it's asking you to look into your subconscious when it comes to the triggers of your insecurities. Why is it that you're worried about losing something? Why is it that you believe you don't have enough of something? Is moon card energy. Also, the energy of the moon can be secret, things that are kept in the dark and maybe hidden from you. Maybe there is a fear of losing some type of resource because of a secret that's being kept from you, or because of the unknown. And you might not be very confident in going into the future because of the fear of the unknown. What will happen if you get rid of this or start over or do something new or take a different course? Your blockage energy in the next 2 weeks, Tequila, we have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Queen of Swords. So there definitely is a blockage with your mind and your inability to communicate effectively in the next 2 weeks. Ten of Swords is completion. This could be a difficult conversation coming to you, or maybe you have to give this news. This could be arguments. This could also be some fights, some level of discord. This also could be something that's long overdue, Ten of Swords, and that could be the challenge that's coming. Even if the conversation you're having or the information you receive isn't necessarily bad for you, maybe it's just taken a while for you to get to this process. A Queen of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But if those signs do not resonate, this is, you've got to be careful with what you say in the next 2 weeks here, sissy, with this Queen of Swords. Low vibration Queen of Swords is, she bickers, she argues. She also can be a victim of someone's tirade. Also, Queen of Swords in low vibration does suffer from a lot of anxiety because of confusion, a refusal to live in her truth or even speak her truth. Low vibration Queen of Swords is also an energy of spying here to get information from other people. Be very mindful of being in that energy or dealing with the low vibration Queen of Swords energy, especially if somebody's trying to come to you and argue with you, point out your flaws, point out your insecurities, point out things you don't have. You need to avoid this. If you are aware of this energy and this is a relationship or someone you have a stronger connection to, this is asking you to nip that in the bud. Ultimately, the energy that works in your favor, Tequila, is water. And you've got to trust in your intuition and what feels good. Only invest yourself in things that truly bring you joy and happiness, not the things that exacerbate your insecurities or feelings of lack or unworthiness, which seems to be happening here in your tarot situation energy. All right. Sissy says, yeah, because I'm dealing with depression badly. Yeah, the depression. Yes, yes. See, what is happening is that even if you're experiencing this feelings of depression and you keep these things in, you're manifesting that negativity and attracting this discord to you here. So you, one or two things, either you need to get rid of what's causing you this depression, wherever that resonates, or you need to open yourself up to healing here by speaking your personal truth with this water sign energy. Do not invest yourself into something that is exacerbating your vulnerabilities and weaknesses. Something or someone that's draining your resources, your energy, your money, something that could potentially even be wasting your time. Trust your gut with this water sign energy in the next 2 weeks. And I mean, you're a Scorpio moon. So Scorpio moons are expert BS detectors. And if something isn't right, trust that and say something about it. You got to change your vibrations because you can still be experiencing these arguments or this resistance here and constantly being triggered about some old wound in the Five of Pentacles energy if you don't try to at least work on these things. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for your patience and for joining me. And I'm very glad that your reading resonates. Please be safe. If you do lose power at any point in time, just call me. I'm not far from you at all. And as long as I have power, you and Mama, whoever, is more than welcome to come and stay with me. The kids aren't here; they're in Greensboro, so I've got plenty room. Okay. All right. Atika, are you still here? After Atika, I have Roses and then Spirit Walker Adventures. You're welcome, boo. I love you too. All right, Atika, thank you so much for being patient. Atika, let's go ahead and see what energy is coming towards you over the course of the next 2 weeks in your tarot situation reading. Oh my gosh. Oh, you definitely need to find. Atika, Judgment card is at the bottom of your deck. A judgment is an energy of making a final call, making a final decision. This is when we've gone through, weighed our pros and our cons, and we're ready to end something for something new to begin. Judgment also is the energy of resurrection. Something or someone that you thought had been long gone may be coming back. This could be a person from the past wanting to get closure or opportunity for reconciliation, or this could be a second chance, whether you're getting a second chance opportunity to do something or be with someone, or you're giving this energy away. Your tarot situation energy, you have nothing but wand cards, Atika, in your reading. So there's heavy fire sign energy of Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that will play an important influence in this reading. Two of Wands and the 10 of Wands is your tarot situation energy. Two of Wands is making some decisions here after dealing with some hardships and difficulties in the 10 of Wands energy. This is carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, being overburdened, restricted here. This is you having a lack of power, a lack of motivation, and passion to with multiple areas of your life here. And because of that, something needs to end. Something may need to stop. And you might be getting some type of option or some second chance with the Judgment card and have to make a choice with the Two of Wands. So you gotta open yourself up here, especially if you're getting an opportunity to get some relief. Take that chance. Someone may come in and offer this help. You might get some assistance, maybe even some money here, or you could be getting some physical help, or someone may be taking care of you after a period of illness or sickness in the next 2 weeks. Your blockage energy, Atika, is Queen of Wands energy, clarified by the Three of Wands. So nothing but wand cards in your reading. Wand is passion, it's motivation, it's courage, energy. As a blockage, we're losing these things with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is someone that has a lot of options, but easily can get overwhelmed by the burdens and responsibilities of life. Make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew, because I did hear weakness, physical weakness happening to you in the next 2 weeks. Three of Wands also thinking about the future, making long-term goals. Maybe it is that you feel like you're so restricted in the circumstances that in the energy of this Ten of Wands that you don't have any control over your future, or you can't make any changes, when that simply isn't true. Three of Wands is also energy of waiting for your accolades, waiting for your ships to come in. You might need to give yourself a little bit more patience here in this process, because something has to end. 10 of Wands, 10 is completion. Something has to be completed in order for something to come back. So this might be you making some final decisions not to invest somewhere in the next 2 weeks. The element that works in your favor is earth. And yes, you really need that. Being grounded and doing things that are practical, things that make sense on paper, is what is going to help you. There is a lack of water in your reading, which is saying that you won't be heavily influenced or deterred by your emotions or things that you have an emotional connection to, but they may contribute to this Ten of Wands energy, this overburdening of responsibilities and duties. But by remaining grounded and focusing on maybe even work, focusing on your physical health, taking care of these things, that's going to help you. Atika, if you're getting any type of sign that you could be getting sick, if you're weak, if you're tired, if you got to stop, because what's going to happen is you're going to burn yourself out, and then you won't have any energy to take care of even your basic needs, and we don't want that to happen. There's also this element of maybe giving up on long-term goals and plans because of this overburden and restriction in the Ten of Wands energy. Take advantage of this Judgment card. It's the number 20 in tarot. 2 is harmony. It's also co-creation. You don't need to do everything by yourself. Ask for help, not only from your higher power, but from the people that are around you, especially if this Ten of Wands energy becomes overwhelming here. All right, Atika. Atika says, true, I'm a Leo. I'm a journey of personal growth. I really needed to hear this. I want to make the right choice in life. And I feel a bit burned out. Yeah, you're going to get sick, Atika. All this fire energy, that fire, you will get burned out. Like this will continue to be worse for you. And this Judgment could manifest in you crashing. And then you have no choice but to make these decisions. And we don't want that to happen. You've got a lot of passion here, despite a low energy that you're experiencing in the next 2 weeks. So try to stay grounded here. Don't get too carried away. Mind your resources, and please don't get sick. Take good care of yourself, okay? Thank you so much, Atika, for your patience and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Khadidra, hey, welcome. Sammy Z, hi, welcome. My free reading list closes at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's almost 11. So I've been online for over 2 hours now. If you would like to get a card message, you can submit a donation either to my Cash App or my PayPal. That information should be in the details of my reading. If not, I can post it. Otherwise, you can take advantage of my 50% off private consultations. You send me an email or a message at Okasai's Tarot on Instagram or Facebook to get a discounted invoice. Or if you are very patient, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your notifications, and I'll be right back here to assist you with any questions next Thursday at 8:30 p.m. and every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Even in the middle of a hurricane. I'm in the path of Hurricane Dorian in North America, and I'm here. I'm still reading. Okay. Roses, are you here? Spirit Walker Adventures, are you here? Um, Malika Sandy, I'm trying to make a small donation for read on PayPal, but the name is not working. What's your email address? Hey, let me post it for you. There we go. I have, if you see me looking in two different places, I have my phone right here, and then I have my screen for the live chat. And for whatever reason, Malika, I see your comment here, but I don't see it on my phone. And that may be why I skipped some people earlier. And I don't do these things intentionally. So please do forgive me if I appear to ignore or skip you. I'm really just not getting some of these comments. Okay, Roses is not here. Spirit Walker Adventures is not here. Maurice, are you still here? Jennifer Garcia, are you still here? Alantra, Renee, Our Mother's Way, Brianna, Sharmilla, and Maya. Alantra is here. Okay. Jennifer, are you here? Renee is here. I don't think Maurice is here. Okay. Jennifer may have left also. Alantra, thank you so much for your patience. Let's go ahead and get your 2-week energetic forecast with your tarot situation reading. After Alantra, I will take care of you, Renee, and then I have Our Mother's Way and Brianna and Sharmilla. Thank you all so much for being patient. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. All right. Alantra, your tarot situation energy, the two strongest energies that you will be dealing with in the next 2 weeks. I have the Tower clarified by the Hierophant card, the two major arcana. So right off the bat, Alantra, we're dealing with some heavy energy with these two cards. So I've asked Spirit for an additional clarifier, and I have the Seven of Pentacles. So Alantra, there could be a heavy focus on breaking some traditions, some restrictive circumstances, also family and hierarchy, dealing with someone in a position of power or authority, or you in being in a position of power of authority. Alantra, the energy of the Tower comes out when we know that a change needs to be made and we fail to do that. That's when the universe steps in and places these changes upon you, whether you're ready for them or not. So if this is relating, I'll first relate this to love. As it relates to love and your emotional connections, any type of long-term commitments that you have that are not working, they're already toxic, they're already not healthy, Spirit is coming to shake that up even more to the point where it will be unbearable and you will need to either make a change or walk away. A Seven of Pentacles is investing, but it's also sowing your seeds into barren ground where you may be feeling like you need to give up and you're wasting your time, energy, and maybe even money. A Tower card in the high vibration can be surprise as well. Maybe it is that you are running out of patience and you've been waiting for some news or for some change, and you've been actively trying to bring this in your life, whether it be through positive verbal affirmations, by manifestation, or by taking some type of action to bring something in your life. You could be getting this news. You could be getting an opportunity for some long-term contract. It could be news from someone in a position of authority or someone in a position of power, especially if you've been waiting for this. This is an end of this wait for you. Tower, Hierophant, and Seven of Pentacles. Take both of those messages as it resonates, because they actually, both of them could even apply to you. The two-card energy representing the blockages that you'll be experiencing in this time period is the Six of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence in your life in this time. As a blockage, low vibration Queen of Swords energy is someone who is not very good at communicating their personal truth. They can be prone to arguments or be a victim of arguments and power struggles. It's someone that suffers from a lot of anxiety, from worry and doubt, thinking things in your head, overthinking things. Be very mindful of being in this energy or dealing with someone that vibrates in a low vibration Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is also an energy of someone spying, gathering, and hoarding information. A queen is receptive to receive and to keep. Make sure that pride is not playing a factor in the next 2 weeks. Six of Wands is a victory card, but as a blockage, this is a sense of ego influencing the need to have this want or to have this change. Also, don't be a victim of somebody's low self-confidence, low self-worth, or a lack of pride here. Power struggles is happening in the next 2 weeks, is what I'm getting with your energy. The element that works in your favor is earth. By remaining grounded and focus on the practical things in life, focus on work, focus on the house, your daily chores, your resources, time, energy, mind those things. Don't be giving away more than what you really have. All of those actions will work in your favor with earth, an element of grounding. The Two of Wands is at the bottom of your deck. There's a decision that you need to make here. And if you feel like you don't have very many options, this Tower card could be a game changer. This could be you getting some type of options or opportunity. Have some patience. Especially if you're waiting on something, you might need to have some patience and have some patience with yourself. But again, if you're investing where it doesn't work, you are wasting your time. And if you know these things, it's time to think realistically. Earth energy is being realistic here about that situation. And you might need to put it to the side or walk away from it. All right. Alondra says, I knew it. My connection went out. Thank you. I think I know what it is, and it does resonate. Yeah. Especially if you know that something isn't working, or you've been trying to maintain something even only by yourself. If you're doing all of the work, I see what's that game? Jenga? That game Jenga, where they build the blocks with the wooden sticks and they slowly pull out one block at a time. You're playing that game in your life here, and you don't want to do that, because that anxiety of, oh my gosh, what's next? Get it over with here. Make the change. But if you've been manifesting something and waiting to receive, this is a surprise coming to you, something good. Pride, and maybe even arguing or being the victim of somebody's wounded ego and they wanting to argue with you. That's the biggest challenge for you in the next 2 weeks. Even with this Tower card, I feel more positive than not with that energy, Alondra. Thank you so much for joining me and for your patience, and I pray that your reading does resonate. Okay. Renee is still here. Our Mother's Way, are you still here? Brianna, are you still here? All right. Renee, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. You're welcome. Thank you so much. And you also have a good evening. Renee, let's go ahead and see what is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with your tarot situation reading. Well, I've done a lot of readings today. All right. Hey, Renee. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to come on here, not only because it's one of my busy days, but the hurricane as well. But as I have power and I have internet, so I'm definitely here, and I'm very happy to give you your card message. Renee, in the next 2 weeks, your overall energy, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be some new opportunity for prosperity or abundance coming to you in the next 2 weeks. This is could be related to career and finances with Pentacles as it deals with our resources. But whatever it is, it's new opportunity. So make sure that if you manifested this blessing, that you receive it and take a chance here in the next 2 weeks. Your tarot situation energy is the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Moon card. Queen of Cups represents water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that will influence this reading. Ultimately, if those signs don't resonate, the high vibration energy of the Queen of Cups is someone that gives an equal balance of self-love, self-care, as well as being nurturing and empathetic to others. She is also a healer energy, where she will give herself and help and assist people, the energy of an empath. And the Moon card, there, I feel like that there is a very heavy focus either on your spiritual ascension, Renee, or you strengthening your emotional boundaries. We have very heavy water energy in your reading. The Moon card is the energy of the subconscious. If you've not already been keeping a dream journal, you probably should, especially if you're not paying attention to the sign of synchronicities here because you are emotionally blocked or emotionally torn on what decisions to make. Spirit will help you by sending these signs through your dreams, and it may be an indirect message, similar to one of my clients here who had a dream of their family running into fire. It doesn't necessarily mean that will actually happen, but it could be a manifestation of expecting the worst case scenario or losing something. So keep a dream journal here. Also, with the Moon card energy, Renee, this is an energy of renewal. Like the cycles of the moon, we just had a new moon in Virgo. We have the full moon in Pisces next Saturday on the 14th. You've got to start reserving your energy here. Your emotional boundaries may be very weak, or maybe it is that you are a very strong empath, Renee, and you may be attracting people that need healing, but it's not your job to fix people. It's not your job to solve other people's problems. It's more focused on the self and self-love, healing of the self, and doing things that bring you joy and happiness in the next 2 weeks. Also, Moon is secrets, things being kept in the dark. There could be some feminine energy or some woman that is involved that may have something to tell you and they're afraid of speaking that. Or this could be you holding some secret or holding something back and afraid of revealing that because of the emotional repercussions. Maybe you might experience some rejection, or you may be rejecting or refusing something or someone else. Your blockage energy is the Prince of Cups, clarified by the Chariot. Chariot is Cancer sign energy, very heavy water energy in your reading. As a blockage here, Renee, we're downgrading. We're going from the Queen energy, self love, self care, personal responsibility of our own emotions and boundaries, to this Prince energy. This is an energy of instability, of fickleness, where the Prince of Cups may have the best intentions in mind, but he doesn't have the emotional maturity to deal with this environment. This could be your blockage here in the next 2 weeks. If you're not ready for it, take a break. Be honest with yourself, whether it be a relationship, a new opportunity, a new job here. If you don't feel ready for it, or if you feel that your emotions or your happiness may be threatened by this new opportunity, especially if this is relating to work, this may not be your time. Chariot card is very positive. It's a victory. It's a card of success. And I feel like that you may be giving away too much of your emotional power because this is coming up as a blockage. You're losing faith in yourself and maybe even your higher power and spirit guides with the Chariot and the Prince of Cups. And that's why you seem to be going backwards here. Don't go backwards in your energy. Keep the faith. Stay on course. Stay focused here. The element, Renine, that works in your favor is earth. By remaining grounded and focusing on the practical things, having that stability, getting these reality checks also is really what's going to help you. Your emotions is what's going to be the biggest blockage and downfall in the next 2 weeks. Do not make any decisions because you're feeling lonely, or you're feeling unloved, or you feel like you have to give away your personal power. You have to make some unnecessary sacrifices. That you don't. That's not the case. If there's also something and someone you have an emotional connection to, you need to establish a healthy boundary by allowing them to live their own life and make their own mistakes versus you rescuing and saving someone, which a Queen of Cups really has a tendency of doing here. Ace of Pentacles is good, new opportunities as well, but make sure that whatever is presented to you isn't just superficial. Prince of Cups is superficial energy because there may be more beneath the surface, or you may need more information before accepting this Ace of Pentacles with the Moon card. Thank you so much, Renee, for joining me and for your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Bridget. Hey, welcome. Hey, Mimi. Hi, welcome. Marquise. Hey, welcome. You all, my free readings closed at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is 11:15. If you would like to get a card message, you can submit a donation either to my Cash App or my PayPal, which I can post that information here for you, or it will be in the details of this video, and I can get you a card message tonight. Also, I am offering 50% off of all of my private consultation services for anyone that does come to a live reading, whether you were able to get a card message or not. Just send me an email or a message on Instagram or Facebook, Ocasas Tarot, to get the discounted invoice. Our Mother's Way, are you still here? Brianna, are you still here? Sharmila, are you still here? Maya, are you still here? Our Mother's Way, Brianna, Sharmila, and Maya. Our Mother's Way, Brianna, Sharmilla, and Maya Hinton. Are you still here? All right. I have a couple people still in the room. Is there anybody here that submitted a donation and wants a reading before I sign off? You all, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel. As I said earlier, I do these readings every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I do close my free reading list at 9:30. So make sure you have your notifications on so that you can see when I do schedule my readings and when I come on for pop-up readings as well. It is the month of September, and I usually try to do a giveaway every month. I wasn't able to do one last month, so I did a flash sale. Thank you to everyone that took advantage of the flash sale for the Labor Day weekend. I will be sending out the last of those readings tonight after I sign off here. A couple of announcements. Next Thursday, the 12th of September, I will be at Dancing Moon Books and Gifts here in Raleigh, North Carolina, reading tarot from noon to 6 p.m. I am at Dancing Moon every second Thursday of the month. Please do contact the store for booking and availability. Information is on my website also for my future scheduled events. I will be at Dancing Moon the 12th of September and the 22nd, which is a Sunday of September. I will be in Greensboro, North Carolina at Eclectic by Nature on the 15th of September, which is a Sunday. Also, this upcoming Saturday, wow, I completely forgot. I have to work this Saturday. I'll be in Greensboro this upcoming Saturday, the 7th of September at Eclectic by Nature on State Street. Please do contact the store for booking and availability. Both of them manage my calendars. And if you are in Greensboro or planning to drive to Greensboro, I book very fast in Greensboro. So please do make sure that you have a slot in the case that you will not a walk-in. Maya, are you here? Hey, Maya, I was about to sign off. Let's go ahead and get your reading. Don't forget, all of my private consultations are 50% off until midnight tomorrow. Is it still technically Thursday? Yes, it's still technically Thursday. Anyone that attended my live reading, whether you got a message or not, is eligible for 50% off booking. Maya, let's go ahead and see what's coming towards you in the next 2 weeks with your tarot situation reading. Wow. Okay, we've got a lot of grounding energy that's happening in the latter half of this reading. Prince of Wands, Maya, is at the bottom of your deck. Fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. If those signs do not resonate in the next 2 weeks, this may be an energy that you are embodying. A Prince of Wands is someone that's very creative, imaginative, not very restricted, likes their freedom. High vibration Prince of Wands energy. A low vibration Prince of Wands energy is instability. This is someone who at first they're pumped, they're ready to go, but then when it's time to put in the hard work, they either give up or they fail to complete their task. There's also an energy of being overwhelmed by duties and responsibilities with the Prince of Wands energy. Be mindful of being in the low vibration or dealing with that. Instead, focus on high vibration Prince of Wands energy, where you are taking advantage of what opportunities and options that you have available and being creative using your independent mind when there's a lack of those in the next 2 weeks. Your tarot situation energy is the 10 of Cups, clarified by the Princess of Cups. So there's a heavy focus on your emotions or something or someone you have an emotional connection to with this cup energy in your tarot situation. A 10 of Cups is a happily ever after. It could be a heavy focus of family as well as self-love, things that bring you joy and happiness. Princess of Cups is offer, some type of proposal. This could be an offer of actual love as it relates to romance, friendship here, maybe even an opportunity for reconciliation with the Princess of Cups. There could also be a focus on your responsibilities as a caretaker. A princess in this deck represents page energy, which is youth. It could be younger people, children also, that plays an effect or focus in your energy in the next 2 weeks. Your blockage is Maya. We have the Empress card, clarified by the Seven of Wands. Empress is the energy of the divine feminine, owning your own personal power. It's also energy of creating something out of nothing, to grow and expand. Also abundance, relying on your natural abilities and your natural gifts and the things that you have available to you right now in order to succeed. There's the refusal to do all of these things as a blockage. Seven of Wands as a blockage is weak boundaries. This is not taking up for ourselves. This is not defending our emotional boundaries. This is allowing people to take advantage of us and run over us, especially as it relates to your emotional connections here. I heard children, responsibilities as caretaker or as a partner, a wife, or a parent. That could really be a factor here in the next 2 weeks. Or family, where there's either a focus on mother's side, breaking some type of karma on the mother's side, where you need to put your foot down here. You can't take care of people. They have to make their own mistakes, even if they're people younger than you, children, siblings, people that respect you. They might not necessarily be younger in age, but it's people that look up to you. Self-care is a real big focus for you, or a lack of that is happening, Maya, in the next 2 weeks. The element that works in your favor is earth. And I shuffled the crap out of these cards, but it keeps coming back. So there's a need to be grounded. Earth energy is Saturn, Capricorn, Virgo. This is Virgo season, and Taurus. What's happening? 3. There may be a Saturn influence that's happening here. Saturn is the Lord of karma, and that's what I heard, like some type of pattern that's happening, either a pattern in this life, a pattern in your family history of either codependency, not taking care of your own needs, getting your self-love, self-care, sacrificing yourself, having weak boundaries. That seems to be what's happening. Either you're going to be triggered to heal these things, or you're going to be challenged to see if your boundaries are even strong in the first place. This inconsistent energy, you could be dealing with this, or this could be you wanting to even give up on something, or maybe give in to someone in the next 2 weeks. Stay grounded, be practical, and be realistic with where you're emotionally investing yourself in. And if you're vulnerable and weak and you need some help, Open yourself up to receiving. Empress is to receive. And as a blockage, Maya, this is you not receiving some things, not receiving care, not receiving love. Open yourself up here. The water energy is at your detriment in the next 2 weeks. Be very, very careful when it comes to family, because we love family, but you will end up being a martyr and making unnecessary sacrifices, and in turn that builds up resentment, because again, you're not happy, your needs are not being met, and ultimately you're the most important person in your life. So focus on that. Be a little bit more selfish, Maya. Maya says, "You're right. I have to get this together." Yeah, you got to get this together here, Maya. Especially if it's like a repeated circumstances. You grew up watching people be taken advantage of. It's kind of ingrained into your system. It already expected, so you kind of let it happen. This is We're nipping that in the bud here. Break this cycle here in the next 2 weeks, Maya. Thank you so much for your patience and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Maya, please do be safe. I don't know what's going on outside. My lights aren't flickering. I still have power, and I pray that you do as well. My kids aren't here. Like I told my sister earlier, if you need me and I can help you, send me a message, and I'll get to you with these weather conditions. I'm actually in Nightdale. So I'm right outside of Raleigh, but I'm here. I'm rolling through the storm with you, and hopefully it won't be too bad. They did close school tomorrow, I guess because of the flooding, but please do stay safe. And if you don't have to go out, don't go out. I work for the Department of Transportation, and I'm telling you, if you don't have to go out, please don't go out. Okay. North we Sometimes North Carolina are not as prepared as we think we are for weather. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Be safe, protect yourself. I pray that you don't lose any kind of power, and that you have no fallen trees, and that everything is going to be okay for you while the storm passes throughout the night. Hey, Joshua. Hey, welcome. Alumi, hey, welcome. Karen, hey, welcome. You all, I've been on for 3 hours. My tarot readings start at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and my free reading list closes at 9:30. So if you would like to get a card message, you may submit a donation either to my PayPal or my Cash App, and I will stay on a little bit later for your card message. Or you can book a private consultation, which all services are 50% off for anyone that attends a Thursday reading, whether you were able to get a card message or not. That's your second option. Your third option is to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications, because I do these free readings every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do cut myself off at 9:30. So keep your notifications on, get into the free reading list early, and all I ask is that you be present when it's your time and to have some patience with me. All right. So Maya was the last person on my list. Our Mother's Way, Brianna and Sharmila, did you all come back? I don't think they did. Okay. For everyone that's coming in at the last minute, thank you guys for tuning in and for joining me. Please do subscribe to my channel, because I do these every week, and my slots do fill up pretty fast. I did hit my 20 free reading limit mark today, and the spaces can fill up fast. So I will be in Greensboro, North Carolina this upcoming Saturday at Eclectic by Nature. If you need to book a reading, contact the store. I will be at Dancing Moon Books and Gifts next Thursday, September 12th from noon to 6. Please contact that store for readings. And that's it. I don't have any other announcements. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hey, loyal to the royal. Hey, welcome. This is the end of my reading. You've come in at the tail end. I've been on for almost 3 hours now. But if you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications, I do this every week, every Thursday. So please do try to get in line early because my slots do fill up fast. If I have time during the weekend, if I'm not traveling or working, I will come and do pop-up readings either on YouTube or Facebook. But this weekend I will be working out of town and I'm not sure if I'll have the time to do that. But I will be back next week. Thank you guys so very much for your patience, for your well wishes and prayers. As North Carolina deals with Hurricane Dorian, my prayers goes out to anyone who's affected in the Bahamas. That's where it was Category 5 and it's set there, and that area is truly devastated. So please be safe, anyone, during times of severe weather. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Wishing you all many blessings of love and light, and I will see you next week. Bye, you guys.